Okay, so yesterday my key would not come out of the ignition here, and I could not, I didn't know what was going on. So I ended up disconnecting it from the battery, and I was able to get the key, or get the key out after disconnecting the battery. And then today I got on YouTube and saw, people saying that the switch part, the lever that pushes on the switch right here was broken. Others are showing that this piece, this rod, out. So I went ahead and ordered the whole assembly. I got it from 4giantsparts.com, and it was with shipping, it came out to $175. So I figured, okay, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and replace it. And it was the last one, at least there, that was in stock. And so I went ahead and ordered it, but it won't come for 10 days. So I thought, well, let me look on YouTube and see if there's some fixes. And, people have pulled the switch out and they're just having it dangle here, and they're pressing it to get the key out when they go someplace. I don't want that. That's kind of hokey to me. But I did run across this guy's comment on another video, and he had said he'd used the top of a coffee can lid. Well, I didn't have a coffee can lid, but I did have a electrical tape holder, and so I grabbed the lid off that, which has this kind of thin plastic. I went ahead and cut out his dimensions, roughly about 2 inches and 2¼ inches by 2.5. Put on some double-sided tape onto it, and I believe he was putting it up here like this. So that's how it will be installed. And so I'm going to go ahead and try that out. That will keep the pin, which is right there, from ever coming out far enough to get caught on this black tab right here. So and then when you shift it down, it actually comes to about here. So it will always be sliding across this this plastic insert here. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the double-sided squeezed up in there, so I may have to take this off. So let's see here. I need to go get a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got to pry off this tab here. So that one. Okay, there. And let me get this thing pushed out. Oh, come on. Get up there. Let's see. It doesn't push in. It looks like it has to be pulled out. There we go. Okay, so I was able to kind of pry it out just to get over that lip right there. And I think we're good here. I mean, oh, no, we got to, well, at least I got more room here I can play with. So let's go ahead and try this out. Okay. Oh boy, that's kind of hard to get off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this up under here and on top of that, and then press this down. Snap that back into place. Press this up against here. All right, I think that's good. Maybe I'll pop that out a little bit again, but let's see here. Oh, there we go. So I can get my finger in there and get that VHB double-sided 3M tape in there. All right. So you can see the pin right there, but so if it ever does pop out for some reason, it's going to ride across the plastic here, and it will never get caught behind this. Mine was actually sticking out. My pin was actually sticking out right here, and you could see it's actually been indented from me trying to get the shifter, I guess. But you can see it's it's slightly indented there. So, so that was probably because I was able to get the key out a couple times yesterday, but then it eventually just stopped. So I ended up disconnecting the battery and was able to get the key out that way. But here's that guy's fix that he recommended. And now maybe I just wasted $175 buying a new one of these, but this hopefully should work. Let's go ahead and test it out. I got my keys here. Let's go ahead and test this out. I got to get on the driver's side. Okay. Whoop, get that back in park. Okay, start it up. Okay, goes into reverse, goes into drive, goes back up into park. When I don't have the brake, when I don't have my foot on the brake, I can't get it into gear. So I got to push the which is that solenoid right there. Oh yeah, I should probably make sure that that's not interfering. That's not interfering with that mechanism. It looks like it goes up. It does hit this plastic piece, but it looks like it goes up far enough to disengage. So that would be something I'm going to show you on the other side. Okay, so when I tested it, this piece right here does go up, and it did hit the side right here. So maybe, I don't know if I need to notch this out, but it didn't, it was up, it went up high enough to be able to get it out of park and put it in gear. So I'm not going to mess with it. So I'm just going to leave it that way, and we still need to test to make sure the key comes out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and shut it off. Key comes out. Start it up, put it in gear, goes in gear, get it out of gear, turn it off, key comes out. It works. Now I wonder if I can cancel that order, because I don't really think I need to spend the $175 and then all the time it's going to take to replace this entire unit. Or I hang on to it for future, because it sounds like people are having issues with this little circuit board that's in the white section, that white case, as well as this issue, solenoid issue. So maybe I'll just hang on to it for the future. It's not that expensive, but at least for now, I'm back in business. I can feel like I can go to Costco today without leaving my keys in the Mountaineer. Thanks YouTube, once again, saving me thousands of dollars.